meant for an adult audience. Loveline may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised. Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. Loveline, coast to coast.
It is Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. That's the wayward Dr. Drew. Over to my left, that'd be to your right if you're facing the radio. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Fax number 310-854-4455. Dr. Drew is a board-certified physician, an addiction medicine specialist, and his job is very safe as long as Dr. Bruce is filling in for him.
That's right. Bruce was good last night?
Bruce was Bruce. You know what I love about Dr. Bruce? Bruce is, he's a little bit of a ham. I mean, he's sort of an aspiring guy. I mean, he's aspiring to get into some radio and maybe do some TV. I think he would like to be doing what Dr. Drew is doing one day, although I don't know if his goals are that lofty. But I know he does a little radio program. I believe he still does that.
I think so.
And the beauty of Bruce is this is the biggest audience he'll ever find, ever. I mean, the idea that he gets to talk to a big national audience once in a while should be a thrill to him. But you know what I love about Bruce? Bruce, and by the way, Bruce isn't drunk or stoned. Bruce is eating a candy bar and leaning back away from the mic when I'm starting the show, and I say, and filling in for Dr. Drew, Dr. Bruce. And there's Dr. Bruce. He's leaned back in his chair, and he's chewing on a Milky Way.
Oh.
And I think to myself, wow. How much time do you spend in front of a national audience that you can be gnawing on a to be fair to him, it was an almond joy, but lean back off the mic that I have to like coax him into. You know, he's like chewing. He's like, yeah, hi, and then leans back again. Then he wants to know why I'm so bitter toward him all the time. That to me is just a bizarre.
Did you let that go without talking to him about it?
Oh no, I yelled at him.
No
of
doubt.
course
No
I yelled
doubt.
at
Yes,
him.
of
But
course.
how does that work?
You must have really missed me. You actually went so far as to watch The Big Brother tonight.
I watched.
I'm moved.
Well, I'll tell you what. I was watching TV tonight, and I was first off, I was devastated that the Family Guy was not on.
Ooh.
Somebody told me the Family Guy was going to be on tonight, and it was not on. They had King of the Hill on instead.
Unacceptable.
Oh, I love that Family Guy, and so then I ended up watching some of Big Brother, which I just can't get into. But I saw you came on, and my ears perked right up.
Oh, good, thanks.
All right, let's get going.
Nothing bad to say about it?
No, it's just I'm not interested in anyone who's in there, and I find it sort of boring. I've not bought into.
You know
that.
what's really interesting? Men and women experience that show so differently.
Yeah.
Most men react very similar to what you're saying. Just sort of, it irritates me. It's just slow. Women, action packed. Oh my God, there's so much going on in that house.
Right, that's why
That's
they're dumb.
interesting.
And don't get me wrong, I love the real world. I love to watch those kids bicker and have sex and fight and all that good stuff and get loaded and fall down. But I don't know, there's something a little sterile about the environment or something. I need I don't know, it's missing a pool table and some wall hangings or something.
Right.
There's something stark about the whole thing.
That's done all consciously, though, I think.
I know, but it doesn't work for me. To me, the whole place looks like an IKEA.
That they
well, there you go.
Aren't you giving me some criticism? I expect something negative from what I did, at least.
You?
I'm somehow not satisfied.
I wasn't paying. I saw you come on, but I wasn't completely tuned in.
You didn't watch
distracted.
it. I feel much
no,
better
I
now.
did see you. I did see you come on. You look very good there in your whatever colored suit. Ow! Bill?
Yeah.
You're 18.
Yeah, what's going on?
What's up?
Check it out. After I had sex with my girl, after I calm and everything, she seems distant from me.
Yeah.
How could she be such an engaging guy, too?
Maybe she's cleaning it out of her hair. No, she's distant. What do you mean distant?
Like, after I come, like, she'll just, roll over and, like...
Right.
Well, she'll go to sleep.
Oh, he's such an idiot. He used the S word 15 seconds into his explanation. Didn't he?
Oh, yeah. Well,
Yes, he did.
Yes, he
All
did.
right.
Yes, he did.
All right, listen, she's distant, and what does he care?
She's a male. She rolls over and goes to sleep afterwards.
Yeah, but listen, women who are distant during and after sex have problems that run deeper than just that. Believe
Usually.
you me.
Often.
Believe you me. You show me a woman who treats sex the way a man treats sex. Or even, I'll go further, sort of a screwed-up guy treats sex, and I'll show you a real screwed-up woman. Tyler?
Hey, how you doing?
What's up?
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, I was at this party, and I ended up going down on this girl.
At the party, huh?
At the party, yeah.
Jeez. I don't know what the theme was, but count me in next time. What'd the piñata look like? That's my question. And what'd you beat it with? What goes on at these parties?
16.
You know, hold on a second. You know, back in my day, when we'd pull up in our Stutz Bearcats wearing our raccoon coats and everyone would be saying 22 Skidoo, we all looked like Fred McMurray from Flubber. When we had a party, you were lucky. I mean, if you got a phone number, that was a big night. And if you hooked up a little bit, you made out a little bit, like on the diving board out in the backyard or something, that was a big deal.
All right.
But going down on someone while the party was going on, or someone that you met at the party, that was some sort of bizarre Roman ritual that didn't really exist in my
I don't
era.
even think that would. Not only would you, if somebody had brought it up to you, it would seem like some sort of bizarre notion, but it would not occur to you.
No.
Right? It would not even be like
No.
a thought that would occur.
Wouldn't have tried.
By the way, you dated yourself with the Fred McMurray in Flubber. I think Robin Williams was in Flubber.
Oh, he was in the crappy Flubber. Tyler?
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, you went down on a girl that. Did you just meet her at the party?
Yeah, I'd known her for about 20 minutes.
Oh, my God.
So,
Wow. Yeah. Well, it had been a full 20.
Yeah.
And where did you go down on her?
In the backyard.
Classy.
Backyard.
In the backyard.
Just on the lawn?
Well, there was like this little garden thing in the back, and it was grass under these trees, and we went under there so no one could see us.
I see. Yes.
Yeah.
Very smooth.
I
And
had an itchy rash.
and did she go down on you?
No.
All right.
Sadly not.
Oh, that's an interesting and unusual sort
Yeah.
of event, isn't it?
Yeah, it
Low
was weird. I've
self-esteem.
never had that happen before.
So what
Oh, boy.
happened?
That suggests he's had other things happen.
So what
before.
happened?
Well,
What do you got now?
a couple days ago, I noticed there's like these little canker sore things all in my mouth. There's about 20 of them.
Well, those are. Have you ever had anything like that before?
No.
So that could be
I've
herpes.
had like a single canker sore.
Yeah, it could be herpes. It could just be a breakout of your previous cold sores, which is a herpes.
Where in your mouth?
There's none on my tongue, but they're all on the inside there.
Under your tongue?
No, like on the sides of the mouth, you know?
The cheek.
The cheek, yeah, the inside of the cheek.
Again, just irritating. You know, the activity can irritate things and cause a little
Yeah,
cold
people
sore.
get herpes on the inside of the cheek in
Oh, yeah.
there.
Oh,
They
yeah.
do?
Yeah.
Well, listen, you meet a chick and you've known her for 20 minutes and she's fine with you plowing her out in the garden orally. Chances are that wasn't her first time, and the likelihood that she's carrying something is probably much higher than someone else. But what should she do? Or what should he do?
If it's really herpes, they'll usually feel kind of sick and have swollen neck glands, that sort of thing, and there are treatments for that. There are at least 3 different antiviral medicines you can get your hands on.
But he's not sick. Is he sick? Tyler?
Yeah,
Are you sick?
I have for the last day.
Do you have swollen glands in your neck, that sort of thing?
No, I've been kind of sick to my stomach a little bit.
Yeah, so you ought to see a doctor about it. It might be a true herpes, but you'll know if it comes back, basically.
Leilani,
Yeah?
you're 15.
Uh-huh.
Have we talked to you a couple of weeks ago?
No.
That was another Leilani.
This is the first time I've called him.
All right. You Hawaiian?
No.
All
That's
right.
my name is, but...
Right. What's up?
Well, I get this discharge, and I know discharge is normal for my vagina, but I just feel that it's thicker than it should be, and it occurs more than it should. So,
Yeah. And what do you mean occurs more than it should?
well, I, always have to be wearing, a panty liner or something.
Mm-hmm.
Is
And-
there any discomfort, any burning or itching, anything like that?
No,
And are you sexually active?
I have been, but it's not from that, because it's been happening ever since I started my period.
Okay, well, some women have heavier discharge than others.
Okay.
What's going on with this sexual activity?
I haven't done it in over 2 months, so,
Pretty good. 15, though.
yeah.
Who was it with?
This jerk.
Oh, I see. Good.
How old was he?
Huh?
How old was he?
16?
Hmm.
All right. So you're single now?
Yeah.
Just you and your discharge,
Yeah.
and you're on your own.
Yeah.
All right. Good.
So
Did you wear a condom when you're with the jerk? Did he wear a condom?
Yeah.
All right.
Since, though, you're sexually active, Leilani, you should have a pelvic exam, right? You understand that the risk of cervical cancer starts climbing once you start having sexual activity, and they can check it out then to see if make sure there's no infection.
Alex.
Hey.
Hey, you're 19. What's up?
Hey, how you doing, Dr. Drew? How you feeling?
I'm better, thanks, Alex.
Good.
I'm a lot better.
Still sound like ass.
Last night I was pathetic.
Yeah. Well, don't worry. I came in and did my job.
Appreciate it.
Painful erection that will not go away.
Alex?
Yeah.
You're 19.
I just wondered what the long-term effects were for smoking marijuana, like sexually.
Sexually? Probably nothing.
Nah, nothing.
Really? Because I've just been getting mixed stories. Like I've been asking everybody, and they tell me.
How much weed have you been smoking?
Oh man, I've been smoking for the past off and on for like the past 4 years.
Well, it can affect you at your age, that's for sure. It can affect your mood. It can affect your memory.
Right. I've noticed changes, but you know.
And as such, will affect your libido. It can potentially decrease your testosterone. Maybe change your size of your penis, your testes. Maybe.
No.
But this all tends to get better once you stop. The problem is you must stop. And if you're an addict, you don't stop.
Well, see, that's the thing is I've pretty much been able to keep good control of it nowadays. Like I've only been smoking like every weekend.
All right. Well, listen. Let me tell all of you the danger of marijuana flat out. There's a whole bunch of things like male breast development and shrinking of arteries or capillaries or whatever they are, blood supply to the penis, and bronchial problems. There's tons and tons of things that you'll hear Dr. Drew talk about. None of them really amount to hill of beans. They really don't. For a very small percentage of people that have a sort of predisposition for these problems, it may aggravate it. But it's not gonna manufacture these problems out of thin air.
No, it's for the ads.
Every day for many
for
years.
a long period of time, yeah.
Many years. But you 17-year-old, 18-year-olds, 16-year-olds that are calling in wanting to talk about sexual dysfunction because of marijuana, no,
sometimes.
nothing. No,
well,
just quiet down over there, Drew. Here is the problem with weed. It makes you stupid. It sort of dulls you. And it doesn't dull you if you do it once in a while, but it dulls you when it becomes a way of life. It's as if you took a lens and you put some cheesecloth over it. That becomes your world. This sort of fuzzy world, like how they used to photograph some of the older ladies in Dynasty. Linda Evans and
the cheesecloth.
And what the hell her name was? Joan Baez.
Sister writes books.
Joan Collins. Right. That's what your world becomes. You have a little difficulty getting jokes. You don't quite remember things, phone numbers when people tell you. You're a little bit dulled, and you don't even know it. And people are making fun of you, and you're not getting the job, and people don't want to hang out with you, except for other people that have been a little bit dulled. And that's what your life starts to become. That is the real horror of marijuana. Now, you want to do it once in a while? Fine. No problem.
Let me talk about the 15 to 19-year-old problem. So they get depressed a lot, and as such, they get decreased libido a lot, and they get scholastic problems a lot because of being dulled. And later on, I see lots of bronchitis and all kinds of stuff later on. But that's after
25 years. Carrie?
Yeah.
You're 18.
Yes, I am.
What's up?
I lived in Colorado for most of my life, and I just moved to Tucson to go to school. Unfortunately, my father lives here, and I've had arthritis since I was 14, and it went away so I could play soccer last season, but now it's coming back, and I'm not sure if it's because of my dad or not.
Is your dad stressing you out?
A lot.
Did stress screw with arthritis?
What kind of arthritis do you have?
Rheumatoid.
You have juvenile rheumatoid arthritis?
Yes, I do.
Have you changed your medication?
Well, actually, I stopped taking it for a while, and I just started having to take it again.
All right.
If you have arthritis, is it better to live in a warm climate than a cold climate?
Most people, warm is better. But listen, you were off your medicine. Rheumatoid arthritis doesn't go away and stay away. It came back. That's all. I doubt it's certainly your emotional state of your sort of general health, which includes stress, can be influenced. But rheumatoid arthritis is a chronic condition. What are you taking for it? Methotrexate, something like that? I
did until December, but now I'm just on Celebrex.
All right. So methotrexate is a lot stronger than Celebrex.
What does that do?
These are Celebrex is one of the new anti-inflammatory medications. It really goes.
Celebrex?
Yeah, Celebrex and Vioxx are the two new ones. And there's no one. Oh shoot.
I'd like to get on the board that comes up with those names.
Oh, yeah.
Those and car names. Like, to me, the Daihatsu Charade was probably not a great name for a car, to name the car a charade. Like, I would have liked to have been in on that meeting.
This was an honest name.
I know. It was this a crappy car, sort of, that was sort of disguising itself as a decent compact car, and it was all just turned out to be a big charade. But I think that's more of a, I think it's like a Korean foreign thing. They have a little difficulty with the translation. No, charade, this is good thing.
They like sounds like that.
They like charade. Sounds, yeah, it's party. But the point is what is my point here, Drew? Ah, yes. Celebrex.
Yeah. What's even more confusing is now we have Celexa and Celebrex.
Yeah,
they're entirely different medications.
Yeah, too confusing.
But
All
anyway,
right.
methotrexate is a very potent immune modulatory medication that is very, very powerful for arthritis, and that's what she should be back on.
Okay, so it's not her dad that's stressing her out?
Yeah, might have an influence, but she's off her meds. So.
Colleen?
Yeah.
You're 15?
Yeah.
What's up?
I'm incredibly attracted to older guys.
Yeah. Join the club, honey.
No, and I have no clue why. This guy that I was recently involved with just went to jail for us having sex with each other.
I see.
We were
perfectly normal, perfectly healthy behavior.
How old was he?
42.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be me with a 15-year-old.
Yeah. I'd pay to see that. All right. So, you with a 15-year-old. Hey, put that on a card, Anderson. Yeah, that's going to be good.
He's already doing
it. Yeah. He's like a seal over there. I love it. All right, so
we're on tape.
Anyway, what were you saying, Colleen? You had sex with Drew? No.
No, not quite.
But I bet you like to, right?
No.
Why not? Whoa. There's a nice 42-year-old. What's up with that?
I wasn't even thinking like that.
I know, but why don't you open yourself to that thought?
Hmm?
Okay. So, life's so confusing. Where did you find this 42-year-old?
He used to live next door to me.
Perfect. And he was a friend of the family?
No, my family told me to keep away from him, which made me go more towards him.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That's why I'm going to command my daughter to go perform oral sex on the neighbor. Now. Do it now. All right, so you had sex with him where? Over at his house?
No, well, we have before, but I got involved with him when I was 11.
Oh, my God.
It's been going on until just now.
Well, now hold on. To be fair, he was only 48 at the time. I mean, 38 at the time, Drew.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
You didn't get involved with him. You were sexually abused by him.
Yeah.
You're mistaken all that.
What were you doing with him when you were 11?
Well, I met him when I was 11, and I don't really know how it happened. I don't remember much. We just, I don't know how it happened. It just happened, you know?
Were you having sex when you were 11 and he was 38?
Yeah.
Wow. And is he in jail now? Yes.
Yeah, he's
okay.
in jail right now.
That's right.
That's where he belongs.
Fantastic. How long is he in there for?
I don't know yet. I still have to go to court and stuff.
And the part about you starting your relationship when you were 11 has come out in court? Good. Yeah. Very good. All right. So now, what's up?
I don't know why. I mean, I don't know why I do this. Like, I can't picture myself with someone my own age, like, having sex with them.
All right. Do you think this experience at 11 is what did it, or was it what led you to that experience at 11 that did it?
Yeah, like, what led me to it? What could lead a girl to
you
that?
tell us.
I don't know. My dad's still in the picture. I just saw him today.
Nobody did anything strange to you when you were a kid?
My brother's best friend when I was 6 years old fooled around with me once.
I could set you up.
How old is he? Is he older?
He was 11.
Well, that'll set you up.
Very interesting coincidence, too. So he was 11, you were 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, that could sort of get you heading down that path. Could be a combination of things. Is Mom a little nutty?
No, not at all.
No? And you love your dad?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's okay?
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
No drinking, no beating?
My dad is an alcoholic, and I have substance abuse also.
Oh, okay.
I just got out of rehab.
Well, you're 15.
Yeah.
Well, it's good that you get all this sex and rehab out of the way. Frees you up. You know, it's like, the way I look at it, Drew, is everyone's going to make a few mistakes sexually. Everyone is going to have a little, maybe a little difficulty with substances. let's do it like you approached college. Take those tough classes, chemistry and statistics.
Bear down, get right
through them in your sophomore year, and free up.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I would have done this.
Unfortunately, human doesn't work like that.
Oh, really?
No.
I also have another question for Drew.
Well, listen, are you getting some therapy now?
I've had a psychiatrist since I was in the 6th grade.
Okay.
Right.
Well, stick with that and talk to him or her about it. I'm hoping it's a her.
Yeah.
Good.
What is your other question?
What is trazodone?
It's an antidepressant that's good for sleeping.
Oh, okay.
Oh, give me some of that.
Yeah, I've thought about giving you that.
Oh, you got some of that?
What
would that do to me?
It might make you sleep.
What samples do you got, Drew?
I don't have any good stuff like that.
You don't get any good samples?
Well, trazodone is a generic drug now, so.
Well, what do you mean?
It's very inexpensive. It's not sampled because nobody owns the patent anymore.
Oh, you mean it's been around long enough that it's become sort of public domain?
It used to be called Deserel when it was.
How long does something have to be around? How long can you?
5 years, 10 years.
With drugs, did you have the patent on?
Yeah.
Well, next time you go to the drug closet, see what you got in there. That's some's got a little kick, some little octane.
Yeah.
The ones that say do not take with alcohol. And bring those samples in.
Yeah, mental note. Adam, if here's my office, lock medicine cabinet.
Will?
Yeah?
You 13?
Yeah.
You've been constipated from doing drugs?
Yeah.
Yeah, what drugs?
Weed?
Okay, hold on a second. You've been eating it?
No.
Okay, hold on. I don't know what the correlation between smoking weed and constipation is, but I'm guessing it's eating a sack of Funyuns and not having a sip off your jolt through the whole sack that did it. All right, we'll take a little break. When we come back, we'll talk to Will about his will to make number 2 after this. Hey, it's Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. I'm the cute one. That's Dr. Drew over there.
I've lost my luster. I've finally gotten old.
He's the one who's perceived as being the smart one, although I know the truth, even if my family doesn't. Speaking of my family, I was eating lunch, with my grandmother 2 days ago, and some guy came by the table. He was like a sort of friend of my dad's. I sort of knew who the guy was. He was eating lunch with his daughter's, an older guy, probably in his 60s or something. And he came by and he said, "Hey, Adam, how you doing?" And I said, yeah, couldn't think of his name naturally. And he said, "Hey, give him hell with that actor strike thing." And by the way, for people who don't know what this story is, it is really gotten blown way out of proportion, but I could give a rat's ass. I was on the Kilborn show a month ago, and I said something about the strike that was going on, the SAG-AFTRA strike, and it has to do with commercials and getting paid and residuals and all that stuff. And I don't even know really what I don't even know what it is. Here's what I do know. Actors are horrible people. Almost across the board. They're really some of the worst people you've ever met in your life.
They'll be received nicely.
Well, they really are. And they've really showed their true colors through what I said on the Kilborn show. First off, zero sense of humor for people who fancy themselves performers and comedians. And just huge egos met with a sort of entitlement and wounded child. They're really just the biggest bunch of pussies I've ever met in my life. 99% of them. It doesn't mean
he's a world-class dick.
It doesn't mean there's not a handful of them that are decent, but I really haven't met too many of them. They're horrible people, actors, for the most part. And they've launched some kind of campaign against me for the jokes I was making on Kilborn.
They were jokes, right? Just jokes.
Well, no, I mean, I meant them to some degree, but I don't even know what's going on, to tell you the truth.
At the time, they really were just making fun.
Basically, here's my angle. They want to get paid residuals. $5,000 a day isn't enough for them to do nothing, stand around in the background and pretend like they're talking. And I don't care. $5,000 a day is enough for them and for me, and that's fine. I could care less. I just don't care. I don't need the union. Screw them. Here's my point. I've never seen such an outpouring of a-holes. I mean, emailing, and these are all people out of work. Now, the thing that's funny is they all, the way they sort of couch it is we got to end this strike, we got to shut Adam Carolla up, and we got to get back to work. let me explain what the reality is. None of you are going back to work. What do you mean back to work? It's so funny. I see these emails. A lot of you have, because of the strike, are supplementing your income by working in the food service. Supplement. You had the same waiter's gig over at the Spires since 1986. Who are you kidding? Please. I've never seen a bigger sack of whiners in my life. The point is all you actors can kiss my ass. I could care less about you. I really could. And everyone is coming at me. So this guy comes up and he goes like, hey, give him hell. And my grandma, who doesn't even know what the story is, really, I mean, she has some idea. Maybe she heard something on the news or something. She starts in on me immediately. I mean, she's, you're wrong, you know. What about, and I said to her, listen, hey, when I used to build decks for people, I'd charge my rate. They'd pay me by the day. I'd charge them for the job. And then that was it. I wouldn't charge them by the goddamn barbecue. If they were going to have a million barbecues or never have a barbecue on my deck, it didn't matter to me. I figured out what it was worth to me to work one day. They paid for that. And she started in on me, and I just thought to myself, I started yelling at her. And because my grandma will just pick whatever the pro is to my con, whatever the con is to my pro, whatever the opposite is of whatever I'm doing, she'll just go for that.
Do you point that out to her?
I just yelled at her, told her shut up, and then we started arguing, and this couple that came by to say hi was like got uncomfortable and just kind of slithered out of the place. But I just thought I love my grandmother and her contrary viewpoints constantly.
Jesus Christ in heaven!
Oh, she's beating on me too.
It's good.
All right.
The actors can be gratified.
Oh, listen, all you horrible actors can kiss my hairy ass.
Thank God for Dr. Drew.
Aren't you planning on doing
Not Dr. Adam. I don't see a doctor in front of your name, Mr. Big Mouth.
Weren't you planning on doing a movie?
What? Oh, yeah, movie, yeah.
You can have actors in it?
Listen, I'll hire my friends. They'll do a better job than these idiots.
Thanks.
Believe me. None of them have any talent.
Adam, you've liked most of the guests that we've had on here that were actors.
At least that you're a major liar. You've schmoozed them if you really think they're a-holes.
No, they're horrible people. You should really see the attacks they've waged against me because of this. I know you love actors, Anderson, but I'm telling you, really, they're flawed people. They're really troubled people.
I'm not saying that I like them or I don't, but I mean, you get along with them fine when they're in here, and you guys get along and you make jokes and it's fun. And
yeah, sure.
What? As soon as they leave, you like talk crap?
Yeah. No,
no way.
Listen, half of them that come in here are fine. I don't have any problem with them. I'm not dating them. I'm just sitting here talking to them, and they're plugging their crappy project.
I thought you hated 99%, not 50%.
99%, yes, I do. I do.
I hate them.
No, I think, listen, there's certain jobs I don't like the people who do the jobs for the most part. You don't like attorneys. I don't like attorneys. I don't like meter maids. I'm not nuts about garbage men, and I'll throw actor. You know, I hate on that pile. And doctors. Thank you very much. All right. Will?
Yes?
You're 13. What's up?
Well, I've been constipated, and I want to know if it's from weed.
And you had never been constipated before?
Well, yeah, but usually when I do weed.
That's when you get constipated?
Yeah,
usually.
Do you eat something?
What?
Do you eat when you get stoned?
Anything different?
A lot of junk food.
Well, there you go.
Maybe that's doing it.
That may be clogging you up, Will.
All right.
All right?
But, well, you're 13. Come on.
Can you go a little easy on the weed there, Will?
I'll try.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How often you smoking the weed?
About 6 J's a month.
6 J's a month. All right. I'd like to see that number 10 in the next few weeks, okay?
You got it.
No. Come on. Well, you calm down.
Hey, Will?
There's good evidence that even occasional pot smoking can really affect people under the age of 15.
13.
It can shrink the frontal lobe of the brain.
Is your mattress filled with money?
No.
No. You're going to need to get a job one day?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go easy on the weed, really. You'll get a horrible job.
Okay.
Yeah. I know it's all funny now. I mean, and here's my point, Will. If you're going to keep smoking the weed, enjoy. I want you really to enjoy it because
it will be the greatest pleasure. Right?
Enjoy the next 5 years of your life because the remaining 65 are going to be hell. Believe you me. Just trust me on that, Stoner.
Okay.
All right. So I want you really to enjoy the next 5 years.
All right.
And believe me, And I know you don't think they're going to come, but there will be another 65. And those are going to be long and crappy. And you will have long since forgot about the 5, especially since you were stoned that entire period. Sarah?
Yeah,
You're 13. What's up?
yeah, my mom is an alcoholic,
Mm-hmm.
and she's not, like, hardcore. Like, she bathes and she eats and goes to work and stuff.
That's nice.
But,
She
like,
doesn't crap on herself?
No.
Oh, that's good.
And my brother, he's like my half-brother. He drinks occasionally, but he doesn't get real belligerent. Neither one of them do. And I was wondering if it's hereditary or if he's like that just because he grew up around it.
No, it is hereditary. It's about 50% probability of inheriting the gene, whether or not one or both parents have alcoholism.
Okay.
So there's a 50-50 chance you've got it, the 50-50 chance that he got it. He's got your same mom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's the gene delivered to him.
Okay.
All right, Sarah?
Okay, thanks.
All right, good luck.
Okay.
Oh, boy. That's nice. Thinking about these things. Sitting around at 13 trying to figure out if you're going to be a lush like Mom. That's nice. Eileen?
Uh-huh.
You're 15?
Yes,
What's up?
Yes, I have this problem with my boyfriend. He wants me to do oral sex on him, and I don't want to. I mean, we're both so in love with each other, and he tells me that if I don't do it on him, that I don't love him.
Well, he's right.
What makes you think he loves you the way you love him?
Well, I don't know. He's telling me all this. He's pressuring me, and, you know.
Yeah, Eileen.
How old is he?
He's 18.
Do you think that somebody who loves somebody would pressure them to do something they don't want to do?
Well, that's what I tell him, but he tells me, I go, well, if it's that way, you know, I guess, you know, because, I mean, he has to respect what I say.
Right, and if he doesn't?
Well, then, I guess, then if he keeps on pressuring me to do this, that's why I'm calling you guys.
Right, listen, Eileen.
It means he doesn't give a damn about you.
Well, please. He's 18. He has a slightly different agenda than you do. This is the problem, by the way, with a 15-year-old dating an 18-year-old. 18-year-old males, you know, he's good to go.
Uh-huh.
And you may be a little ways off of having sex or giving oral sex.
Uh-huh.
So there's a problem. It's a fundamental problem. Now, if he's really in love, he'll wait.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I tell him, and he goes, well, if you don't do it, you don't love me, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay.
All right. Hey, Eileen, maybe you should break up.
Okay.
No, you'll never do that.
All right.
Can you break up with him?
Yeah, I could do it.
Well, I'll tell you what. You tell him you're not ready to do it at this point.
Uh-huh.
You'll let him know when you're ready to do it.
Uh-huh.
And he needs to stop pressuring you. And if he doesn't, you break up with him.
It means he doesn't love you. That's what that means.
Well,
No matter what he says. Actions are much more important than words.
I'm telling you, 18 and 15 is huge in that regard.
Oh, yeah.
If I have a 15-year-old daughter, I'd like her to date a
9-year-old.
11.
Right.
11-year-old male. Pube check. He's going to pull up on his big wheel. He's going to be like eating some Pop Rocks. He's going to have a slingshot hanging out of his back pocket. He's going to be like kind of a Dennis the Menace type. Mm. He's wearing overalls with one strap hanging down. He's chewing gum. Comes in there. Whatever my daughter's name is, she'll call me that name plus Dad.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like he'll go,
Mr. Paulina's dad.
Mr. Paulina's dad,
Mm-hmm.
is it okay if can I park my big wheel in the driveway? And I'll be and I want him to talk like this, like where he takes those big gulps of air. Mr. Paulina, Dad, is it okay if I come in, you know, like a lot of gulping and chomping at air, like air's, you know,
anxious.
Like it's an actual
short of breath.
It's an actual substance that could be swallowed. Greta?
Yes.
You're 14.
Yeah.
What's up?
All right. I've been, like, a tomboy my whole life, and I've, like, just now started getting more feminine.
Yeah, you're going to be a supermodel.
Just thinking
Actually, I have done modeling.
All right, but you didn't instigate it. Someone forced you to model?
No, not really. I got, like, this letter, and I actually accepted it. And,
all right, well, listen, you got to get a publicist, honey.
I do.
Okay. Oh, you do?
Yeah.
You have one?
Yeah.
You have a publicist?
Yes.
Ooh. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. There's someone I hate more than actors. There, all you actors, relax. There's someone I hate more than you. Those are publicists. We got to take ourselves a little break. Drew, what is it? I know I've said this before, but what is it with chicks who model who have to put in their bio that they had no intention of modeling? Every bio for a supermodel, and these are women that are 6 foot tall and striking, and at 15, the world could see anyone with 2 brain cells to rub together could see this person was heading for modeling. They all were going to be pediatric physicians. They're going to be neurosurgeons. There were going to be mathematicians and lawyers and doctors. And somebody broke into their high school, got them in a headlock, and dragged them kicking and screaming to Europe.
And a week later, they had a publicist.
That's right.
A publicist.
All right, listen, we got to take a little break. We'll get to Greta and her publicist and her budding modeling career and her tomboyism after this. Yep, it is Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. Is Dr. Drew over there? Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. When we left off, we were talking to Greta. Greta's 14. Done a little modeling, right, Greta?
Yeah.
What have you modeled for, Greta?
Well, basically, most of the stuff I've done is just for stuff in my town, and then I was in
like phone books and stuff.
Stuff like that, yeah.
Really?
And I've also done 2 pageants.
Where are you calling from?
A very small town in northwestern Indiana.
I see. What's the name of that town?
Wheeler.
Wheeler?
Yes.
So did you get the cover of the Wheeler directory?
Wheeler Weekly.
Well, no, I'm talking about the phone directory.
Oh, the phone directory, I see.
Yeah, they do snap a cover shot for North Hollywood. It was always the Amelia Earhart statue that was parked out front of the library. I don't know. I think Amelia Earhart was...
Landed in North Hollywood once?
I think she may have been from the Valley or something, because the continuation school, the hippie stoner idiot school that was attached to the bigger hippie stoner idiot school, which was North Hollywood High, was always called Amelia Earhart.
Huh.
So she had a school and a library named after her in North Hollywood. Something's up. All right. Hey, Greta?
Yeah?
Yeah, so anyway, now you say you have a publicist?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Why?
How much does she charge you?
Well, she's my teacher, like my modeling instructor, too.
That's not a publicist.
No, she does both.
I see. What does she charge?
I don't know. My parents pay.
Ooh. Because regular publicists out here, they're like $1,500 a month. $2,000 a month? No. $2,500 a month? Are you assing me? No, please. Please.
I
please.
can't afford it.
No way. I said to a big publicist out here, I said, hey, listen, for $1,500 a month, I could drive a Lamborghini Countach, gas, insurance, and all payments made. Now, which would you rather do? No wonder everyone hates me, Drew. All right, Greta?
Yeah?
All right, so anyway, you're good looking then. You're nice and tall, and you can't...
No, I'm short. I'm 5 feet tall.
You're 5 feet. All right, well, you can model in the 5'2" and under category.
What was your question?
Okay, ever since I started becoming more feminine, I started leaving my hair down and everything, but guys still wouldn't notice me or anything.
Yeah.
And finally someone did, and then now I have this huge emotional block, and I can't express any sort of feeling whatsoever. Not to anybody.
You mean the fact that a guy was attracted to you scared you?
No, I mean I know what this is because I've talked to people.
What is it?
I put up a shield because I don't let people get too close because I've been backstabbed so many times by people.
Okay. Well, who backstabbed you?
My friends, which I don't have anymore.
Yeah.
My parents I'm an artist. My parents threw away my best work of art while I was sitting there forcing back tears.
And that was E.T. Laments. What was that one called?
I don't know.
Oh, you didn't have a title for it?
I hadn't finished it yet.
Why did they throw it out?
Because it was in their way.
I see. It was blocking the door?
No, it was in my room.
Why did you tell them not to throw it out?
I did.
All right, hold on. I'd really love to get the real story from the parents. Who knows? Greta's kind of pissed off, though. I do notice that.
Yeah.
I don't know. You're 14. I don't know. Just grow out of it or something.
Well, just realize that you're closed down to people, and that's not a healthy place to be.
All right.
There are trustworthy people out there. And
They're
just be
good
careful with your
people.
choice.
Find them and open up. You realize how you are, so do something about it.
Yeah.
Just open yourself up. A few shots of red wine always seem to work. Stepmom? Oh, what the?
Scott.
Stone. Scott?
Hey, what's up?
You're 21. I was just reading your question.
Yeah.
What's up?
Well, basically, my dad was on a business trip, and I was in a room watching TV, and then my stepmom came in, and all of a sudden she just kissed me, and I've always had the hots for her, and we had sex.
How old is she?
She's 32, I think.
You still living at home?
Yeah, I go to college.
How old is your dad?
He's about 47.
Wow.
Right.
After that, I heard her talking to Sally. She's her friend, and
That's a damn lie, and you know it!
she's also my dad's friend. And,
Yeah.
that's how they got together.
Yeah.
I think she told her what happened. Now, my dad's going to be back tomorrow, and
How long ago did this
I'm not
happen?
sure what to do.
How long ago did this happen?
It happened yesterday,
What time?
about 9.
Yeah. What TV show were you watching?
That's a damn lie, and you know it!
Doesn't take more than about. We should.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah. You can't remember what TV show you were watching? Wouldn't you know what TV show you were watching when someone came in and? Scott?
Yeah.
What TV show?
All right, I know what it is. I
Yeah.
was watching Fox.
Fox. Okay, you narrowed it down to the
network.
Network.
I think it was like Titus or something.
All right, you're getting close. Hey, Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't say anything to anybody.
Well,
Your stepmom's not going to say anything.
well, what do I do?
Nothing.
Well, what if Sally tells my dad?
She's not gonna.
But don't you think that my dad should know?
Did you guys? What'd you do after you had sex with her?
We just slept in the same bed.
What was she wearing when she came in?
She was wearing a white shirt, and she had underwear under her white shirt.
Yeah.
It was like a long white shirt.
And you guys slept in the same bed?
Yeah,
And
we
like-
slept in her and my dad's bed.
Oh, that's nice. I don't know if I believe him. I
Yeah.
sort of do,
I don't.
but not quite.
Yeah. Like the fact is.
Certainly could be. It certainly could be done. Listen, I'd think about getting out of that house pretty soon.
Yeah.
If this is true, because there's going to be another situation. There's going to be another episode here.
Oh yeah.
Listen, I don't want to. I couldn't imagine being anywhere my dad's been. You know what I mean? I don't like using the same shower he's been in. Forget about the same vagina. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You picture going there? You know what I mean?
It's awful.
Your dad on top complaining about the cost of condoms, and then you go in next.
He needs to tell somebody though. It's a pretty freaky situation. You think?
Ed?
Some other adult?
No, not an adult. He's 21. He's got 21-year-old buddies. He needs buddies. Everyone needs good friends they can trust to confide in and talk to. They really do. You people that don't have those relationships, you're really missing out on something because your family can screw you. And
So, here's a great example of that.
literally, yeah. John,
Yes,
you're 19.
yes. When I do meth, I break out with really, really bad acne, and I was wondering if that was caused by an allergic reaction.
I bet it's the picking.
There is a picking thing that goes on with meth. People start picking at their skin. Their hands go to their face a lot more. And there could be some change in the skin such that the bacteria that cause acne can grow. And I've seen that happen before, that they get these sort of acne eruptions on meth.
And
It's not an allergy, though.
How is it? How much do you have to do to be considered an addict?
A little bit less than what you're currently doing.
Well, I haven't done it in a while.
I answered your question. Just a little bit less than the amount that you're doing.
It depends. You don't have. It's defined by the consequences and the progressivity, not by the total amount.
But don't get into that meth. It's such an evil drug.
I would predict you're probably smoking pot more than doing meth, right? No?
I gave pot up like 3 years ago.
Yeah, but this is the point. Is the pot when you give up pot, you typically switch to meth.
Oh,
that's
really?
the characteristic. That's the history of marijuana addiction. In fact, is that usually when people start having problems with pot, they switch over to methamphetamine.
All right. Let's take ourselves a little break. What do you say? When we come back, we'll speak to Aaron, who's 18, had sex with the same guy for 2 years, and sex always hurts. God bless her. What a trooper. 2 years. After this. Yeah.
Wow, what just happened to Anderson?
Anderson had a seizure. Go shove your wallet in his mouth before he swallows his tongue. He's up. He's doing his job. He's giving me the big engineer point, which, as all of you who listen to the show know, that's why I got into radio. That and to attack my family on an almost constant basis. All right. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191. Forget the fax. Just got done whacking off to my mom.
Ooh.
Jeez.
Wow.
I gotta stop coming in here drunk. Really run off at the mouth. Aaron?
Yeah, hi.
You're 18?
Mm-hmm.
You've had sex with the same guy for 2 years, huh?
Yep. And he's had sex with me for 2 years.
Oh, he's had sex with you?
Yeah.
Wow. What a coincidence.
Yeah. A coincidence I enjoy.
You two ought to get together.
It doesn't, and it always hurts. Not during. I have an orgasm, everything's fine, all that's good.
During intercourse, you have the orgasm?
Yeah, which is odd, again. But afterwards, I'm always sore. It always hurts, and it's not just like a little bit. It's nothing that I can put aside. It's serious hurt, and so I'm wondering...
Like a chafing hurt? Like an irritation hurt?
Like the way a bruise feels.
And this is just on the outside of your genitalia, or is it inside?
It's inside. It's not on the outside.
What does your doctor say when you have pelvic exams?
I haven't had a pelvic exam in over a year, but I asked him if he saw anything unusual. He said he didn't. I'm wondering, you know, is he just too big for me? I mean,
is he?
Not to my knowledge. I mean,
you haven't seen many penises, though, have you?
Sure, you could go with that. I've seen a few. I did lose my virginity to him, though, so I guess he doesn't feel too big to me because I'm used to it.
And
how many penises did you see after you lost your virginity to him?
Not after, before. And I saw them, but they didn't go inside me. That's how it worked.
Hold on a second. You getting a little nutty vibe from Aaron, by the way?
Yeah.
I saw the penis. Didn't go inside me. That's how it works. So there. And by the way, you know, it's funny. When I was in high school, I hated these couples. You know, they're together for 2 years, just banging the bejesus out of each other nonstop, and I wasn't getting anything. And then I'd be the guy who'd hook up with Erin next when she was 19 and I was 19. I'd been laid 3 times. She'd been laid 4,000 times. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I was like fiddling my way through that. All right, Aaron?
Yeah.
Are you a little bit nutty?
Yeah. I've had caffeine. I'm up. It's late, so yeah, I suppose. But my question is...
But, Aaron?
Yeah, go.
We've had some caffeine, too.
Yeah, we've had caffeine, too, and I had to poke through with a stick to wake him up last call. All right, so you're all right? You're going to college?
No, I'm in high school, but I'm going to college next year, yeah.
You're insane. Right, you're going to college, and where are you going to go?
I'm thinking about Loyola in Chicago.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that, too.
I'm a college professor, so...
All right, baby.
Yeah.
All right, so what about lubrication? There's enough lubrication in there for you?
Yeah, and we've used lubricants. I thought that maybe that was a problem, so, we started using lubricants, and that's not it.
How about position?
Oh, we get creative. So I think that what's easiest for me and what seems to be the least painful is missionary position. And so should we just stick with that. I mean,
Yeah, and tell him to slow down a little.
because last time we were really, really getting creative, and it hurt so
Well,
much.
that's what it is. And he's going. Is he going a little fast?
More hard than fast.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Cool out a little bit, huh?
He needs to put a governor on his ass,
The
like
glove
they have
grommet.
at the go-karts. Oh, the love grommet. Yeah, we forgot about that. That's that styrofoam donut man puts around his penis, and it prevents deep penetration. Also adds a little spring back action.
You know they could be inflatable. Doesn't have to be styrofoam.
I'm scared. Things smaller than a wheelbarrow inner tube that are inflatable don't work out. You ever notice that?
You can't get the what? They don't inflate properly.
The stuff that blows up that's the size of a glazed donut doesn't seem to work.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work.
Yeah.
You might as well just make that solid.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like G.I. Joe, his Jeep, not inflatable tires.
Yeah,
You
right.
just go solid.
Right.
If the sidewall from right to left is less than an inch apart, you just fill it with rubber.
Okay.
You with me?
Yeah.
All right. Your kids into those G.I. Joes?
No.
They getting the dolls?
No.
Yeah. I never got it. I labeled that. I was weird. When I was like 8 or 9, I figured Cub Scouts, Boy Scouts, G.I. Joes for wussers. I mean, I knew it when I was 8. I was like, no way am I going to join up with those pansies.
Those pussies.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I thought when I was that age.
Wow.
And G.I. Joes, even when I was 8 or 9, was like, that's playing with dolls. No way.
Come on, don't be such a pussy.
True.
Wow.
Lindsay?
Anderson's been working.
Yeah, hi.
You're 16.
Yeah.
What's up, Toots?
I was just wondering, like, how many days, or,
How many what?
what's the most common, or what days are the most common days that you can get pregnant
It's
in a month?
Well,
different.
Wednesdays,
Yeah.
Saturday's a big night.
You guys know what I
Saturday.
mean, like,
It's different for different women.
But isn't it usually like 15 days after
15 to
you've
18, yeah.
begun your cycle?
15 to 18 is a good period of time. But look, it's different for different women. You can't time that exactly.
oh, really? Because I heard that it was 3 days before and 3 days after.
No.
It's
That,
not.
that
No.
ain't it.
No.
No.
Why? What are you doing, honey?
Nothing. I was just, and then, is there any way you can tell, like,
Yeah. Nothing you can tell. There's nothing
Hold
going
on,
on
it's a
there.
whole Loveline
So,
recreation.
honey, what's going on with you?
Huh? Oh, who, me? My vagina? Well, nothing. Let's talk pregnancy test. It's like, wow. Hey, Lindsay?
yeah.
I don't want to commit any crimes with you, okay? Because, like, if we're sitting out front staking out something and a cop pulls up, I don't want you to go, hey, we're not here doing, no, we're not going to rob the bank tomorrow. Hey, you think maybe you're pregnant?
No. Well, I mean, I don't know.
All right. Hey, Lindsay,
Yeah.
if you give me one more of those BS runaround answers, I will hang up on you immediately. Immediately. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Do you think you're pregnant?
Well, I'm not sure, but I think so, yeah.
When? What makes you think so?
God, that was
yeah,
so
you
close.
You almost knocked
so
yourself out.
close.
What makes you think so?
Well, I haven't,
Yep. That's it. Yep. And listen, I told. What makes you think you're pregnant? Well, I haven't. Nope. Sorry, Lindsay. Go get a pregnancy test. Rick.
What's up, Adam? What's up, Drew?
Hey, you're 21.
Yeah, long-time listener, fifth-time caller.
Great.
Fifth-time caller?
Yeah.
We're gonna send you out a windbreaker.
You guys should. Also love the DrDrew.com.
Oh, thanks, Ray.
Let me tell you something about the callers to this show. I know I make a lot of fun of them, but you want to know who the backbone of this show is? Me.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, anyway, what?
Okay, I have two questions, and one of them, I don't know if I should say or not, but my main question was a couple of years ago. I used to be really depressed, and I, drank different stuff to try to, I don't know why I was doing it, but, bad stuff like bleach or, Windex and stuff like that.
Sure.
And now, yeah, I know. Now it's I find my throat's, really messed up now.
And your mom was like, hey, listen, I'm sorry what you did to yourself, but could you pee on this window over here, please? You drank the whole goddamn bottle, and all right. So now your throat hurts, huh?
Well, it's not that it really hurts, but it's like
when you drink.
I can't stand cold water, or matter of fact, if I have anything like an Altoid or mint, I can't drink water for another good 30 minutes at least.
Does food stick as it's going down your throat?
It doesn't. I haven't noticed anything major like that, but every once in a while it'll like hurt. And I wondered, like, what damage could I have done to my mouth or to my throat? Like,
when you drink Windex, you unscrew it or you just keep squirting it? And you put it on stream or is it on spray?
No.
And really, what made you do that? Were you trying to get a buzz or were you just trying to kill yourself?
I was, I guess the latter. But I mean,
Ooh, I had a good one of these when I was in training. Guy that drank Drano.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Completely shot his esophagus. They had to cut it out.
His esophagus?
Completely remove it. And
really?
They flipped in a piece of colon.
Nice.
To replace it. And he was so inside having such difficulty, he kept then drinking, he'd warm up Jell-O and drink it, and it would get cool in the colon, get caught in the papillae of the colon, and fill up until it was Jell-O coming out of his mouth.
Oh.
Wild.
Whoa. Oh.
Wow.
Yeah. See, you could be him. Jello Jim, they called him.
I do have one more question, too. I'm sorry.
So what should he do? Ear, nose, and throat guy? See what's going on?
You need a gastroenterologist, and you probably scarred the esophagus. You may have strictured it, and it will need to be treated. And they may have to stick some tube down there and dilate it, open it back up again so it works properly, and get you on some.
Painful?
No, you're asleep for it, and get you some anti-acid, some acid producing.
Now, when you say he's
medication to
asleep
protect your
for it,
esophagus.
do they put him asleep or they just sneak in while he's sleeping?
They come in at night while he's asleep.
I understand.
It's a bedroom procedure.
Okay, that makes sense.
Well, I really wish I had insurance now. I do have another question.
Well, you could have this done at a county facility. I mean, I would definitely look into getting this worked out.
Right.
Because if you don't, there's all kinds of really significant long-term problems if you don't start handling this now.
Oh, okay. So, second question?
Okay, this is going to be like your typical dumb stoner guy Loveline question, but this has only happened to me like 3 times in my life, but I've noticed like not both, but just one of my testicles, like it's seriously like giving me like a lot of pain or whatever. And I don't know if it's just like growing pains or
No, that needs to be looked into. It can be a hernia, it can be a tumor, it can be a cyst. There are lots of things it can be. Hepatitis, probably the most common thing.
When you go into county to get the esophagus treated, bring your nuts and have a look at that. But I'll tell you, be careful, because at county, I used to go out to county USC long before I had insurance and sit in line with all the hobos to be treated out there. And if you have more than 2 things wrong with you, they'll shoot you. Yeah. That's the new policy. They bring you around back, just put a bullet in your head.
It's gotten tougher. It was 3 when I was out there.
It's down to 2 now. It's 3 strikes. Maybe you're confused. It's 3 things, more than 2. So don't complain about anything else, like a bunion or something, while you're complaining about your scrotum and your esophagus. Letitia?
Yeah.
You're 18?
Yeah.
What's up?
Okay. I'm living with my in-laws right now, and my husband and my 2-year-old son. I'm really not getting along with my husband's mom that much. We're screaming and yelling at each other all the time, and it's really put a strain on my marriage, and I can't even really take care of my son without her doing the opposite.
Why are you living with these people?
Our credit's really bad, and we really don't have anywhere else to stay.
How old's your husband?
He's 30.
Oh, God, you're 18.
And you're 18?
Yeah.
How long have you been married?
2.5 years.
Since you were 15?
Mm-hmm.
And he was 26?
28.
He's 28 now.
No, he's 30 now.
Oh, sorry. Drew, what are you doing? Don't screw up that.
Sorry.
Boy, what's up with you, sister? What happened?
Nothing.
What do you mean, nothing? You're married to a 28-year-old when you're 15 and a half?
Yeah.
Pregnant at 16?
Yeah.
Or 15?
What were you running away from?
Wait, were you pregnant when you got married? Oh, yeah.
I was already pregnant when I got married, but we didn't know. I didn't find out until I was already 5 months pregnant.
Okay, well, in that case, it's all right. What happened?
What were you running away from?
What do you mean, what was I running away from?
What were you running away from at home?
I really wasn't running away from anything. Before we got married, we were living with my mom.
Where was your dad?
My dad, I hadn't seen him in like 10 years.
Hold on a second. I am shocked.
I'm shocked. I'm also
really
another piece of data. I know it's just going to blow my mind. How old is your mom right now?
Shocking.
My mom?
Yeah.
She is 40.
Oh, I'm shocked. Already I'm shocked.
No, but you have to have an older brother or sister,
Wait, no,
right?
40 only puts her at
Well, I
12.
didn't meet my older brother until like 3 years ago.
No, she's 18. 40 puts her at 22.
Oh, 22, I'm sorry.
What's that?
I didn't meet my older brother until like 3 years ago.
Perfect. All right, one last question. You guys are Jewish, right?
No.
Oh my God. Well, now I'm dumbfounded. All right, so listen, Letitia.
Yeah.
This is you're not black though, are you?
Yeah, I am.
Where'd you get that name? I mean, you don't sound black.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, no. No. What do you mean? You can tell. Oh, baby. All right, this thing's a mess. So can you get out of the house?
I'm really trying.
Yeah.
I don't really think that my husband wants to leave because we've been here for 2 years and it's been a constant fight with him.
Well, why can't he get it together? 2 years.
I don't know.
I mean,
think
it's not like
really
he's
a mama's
it's
boy.
not like he's finishing up college or something.
No, his mom uses her health against him a lot.
Is his dad around?
What, you mean she like throws an enema bag at him or uses it emotionally?
Uses it emotionally.
I see. That's different.
Is his dad around?
His dad?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're both remarried.
Okay. What about? Okay. Well, what does your husband do for a living?
Right now?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Well, does he have a job? I mean, does he have a skill?
Yeah.
What is that skill?
He mainly works presses and stuff like that.
All right. Is he looking for a job?
No.
No.
Letitia, why do you sound way too smart to be in this situation?
Yeah, what happened?
You know what I'm saying? You sound so bright and so sharp, and the situation sounds so awful.
Yeah, I mean, this is really, it sounds like Jerry Springer, but you sound like you're heading off to some Ivy League school. What happened? You know what I'm saying?
I just kind of really depend. I really have a problem with confrontation, especially with men.
Yeah.
I really.
All right.
But you sound very competent. I'm surprised you're not out there setting up a business.
Yeah, you sound smarter than your situation. It doesn't normally happen on this show. Hey, just for fun, what did you name your daughter?
My son.
Oh, your son. Oh, this could be good, too. Go ahead.
We named him Lottery.
There you go. What's up with the blacks and the names?
Well,
Why? What is
Samoan.
that?
His name is Samoan.
Oh, whatever it is, just as long as no one can pronounce it. Everyone's happy. You're driving the poor sportscasters nuts. They're trying to call a basketball game. They don't even know what's going on.
That's my main name.
Look at that. There's a good example. Snoop Dogg. All right. What's his name again?
Lottery.
Now, see, I can't even. Monterey or Lottery?
Lottery, like lottery.
Yeah, there you go. L-A.
No, L-O.
L-O, yeah.
P-T-A-R-A-Y.
T-T-A-R.
It's pretty.
A-Y. Yeah, but no one will ever pronounce it. All right. Listen. You got to get your husband. You tell your husband. Listen. Okay, here you go. You ready?
Yeah.
Here's your plan. Stop locking antlers with your mother-in-law. That's a horrible plan. You know what I mean? You're living in her house. She's a big pain in the ass.
Not going to change.
If she had 2 brain cells to scratch together, she'd be riding her deadbeat son and not you. But the point is she's not an intelligent woman, and she's a pain in the ass, but you're living with her. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like you're out at sea for 6 months. Don't F with the captain of the ship. You following this logic?
Well, yeah, but
okay.
My main question is how do I, get her to just butt out? Because even when I had my own place.
Right. See, you're not so smart anymore. You're not hearing what I'm saying. You're not going to get her to do anything. She's 50 years old. She's stupid, and she's set in her ways. Okay? Stop working on her. You work on getting out from under her.
Away from her. Structure so you don't have to deal with her.
Don't make her right. She's not going to be right.
Or don't make her wrong.
Get your husband a job. Tell your husband to get off his lazy ass and get a job, and you guys move out, get your own apartment, and then you won't have to deal with her.
But your husband really...
Stop working on her.
And if not, it's going to be up to you, and your child needs you right now. There's really a few more years that you have to invest in this child before you can be...
Letitia, just get into the, yes ma'am, no ma'am, and stay out of her sights.
But kick your husband's ass.
To get a job.
Seriously, that's the problem here.
All right? Hey, listen, I know you hate her. I know you feel like you got to fix her or set her straight or tell her off. You're living under her roof. Leave her alone. You move out. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
Okay? All problems will be solved when you get your own place. Leave her alone.
Okay.
Please do that. You're making life a hell on you and your kid. All right. Letitia got a little dumber as the calls
She's
as
still
it went on.
her deadbeat husband to deal with, though.
15 and a half, and what the hell was he, 28? And what the hell's going on, and what's up with Mom? And listen, everybody, people don't change that much. I wish they would, but they don't. And if you got a problem with them, here's the deal. Don't put your hand out. Don't put your hand out to people who are troublemakers. Move out.
Well, people can change, but they don't change for you.
And they don't change because you're yelling at them.
They change something in them wants to change.
That's right.
They change.
They change for me, but not for you. And I know what you mean when you say you mean them. Right, not us. Right. Move out, everybody. All you people that hate your parents and are still living at home and you're 22, move out. All right. We're going to take ourselves a little break. Rachel is 15, masturbates every night with a water jet, and feels like she has to pee afterward. I just want to say hi to her. Rachel?
Yeah?
All right. Water jet, like in the tub?
Yeah, the hot tub.
You got a hot tub?
Yeah.
Outside?
No, it's an inside hot tub. Like by the pool, inside pool.
Inside pool.
You got an inside pool?
Yeah.
You single?
No?
You got a boy?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's this, some little punk riding around on a moped or something? I got BMW.
Razor.
No.
How old is this guy?
20.
20?
Yeah.
What's he drive?
He just drives like a truck.
Yeah, truck. I got BMW.
Really?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I got a house, got a big screen TV with surround sound.
Oh, those surfer guys last night were really, really like hot sounding.
Yeah, don't worry about them. I tell you I had a BMW?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And the surround sound with the big
Whatever.
screen TV? Yep. It's all my own place, too. I get to use it whenever I want.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I got the keys. No problems. No hassles from the man.
You have an indoor pool?
Yeah.
Oh.
You do. Hold on a second, Rachel. Wow. I'd like to really start getting serious about Rachel. She's 15.
15, Adam.
Oh, listen, we wouldn't do anything at first.
I understand.
I mean, like our last call, you know.
Yeah.
I'd marry her when she's 18.
I see.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll get back to her in her water jet, indoor pool, and her 20-year-old boyfriend after this.
What will our campaign slogan be?
F all of you. Listen, Drew and I were just talking about the Republican convention, and, we decided that they're screwy and the Democrats are screwy, and if both of them have, and I know they don't, but I'll just do it for the sake of illustrating something. If both of them have 10 major topics, 10 major platforms or campaign ideas, I think they each have 5 good ones and 5 horrible ones, and that's why they both need to be picked clean of those 5, and we need to just start a new party.
Yeah.
That's it, because the Republicans are a pain in the ass, the Democrats are a pain in the ass. They're both going in different directions, and they're both the wrong direction, and we just need the whatever makes sense party.
Yeah.
Get a businessman and a psychologist, and get them all together, and they can just run it.
Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
And they can both be like mulatto or something. So that's what we need to do. I got a plan.
Okay.
I got a plan.
All right.
Here's what we do. We create our next president.
Build them.
We build them.
Yeah.
We build them, and if we start now, we'll have one in 36 years or something. I don't know.
Finally get
What
somewhere.
do you got to be, 35, 36 to be president?
Yeah.
She's on 36. I got to get moving.
Mm.
So I'm gonna, get that in. I told my parents I was going to be the first president astronaut. When I was 9, I boldly announced that, and so far, goose eggs on both those. But here's what we do: we take sperm, okay, from geniuses.
Mm-hmm.
Genius black guy, genius Asian guy, genius Mexican. Where are we gonna find him?
Oh.
No, genius Mexican guy, genius whatever nationality. We put them all in one big thing. then we launched that into some genius mulatto chick. So all the races, there's none of this race thing. The kid comes out looking like Tiger Woods, whatever. Right? He's got like one brown eye and one blue eyes, but he's no group can complain because he's has a little everything in him. Then we start schooling him. And we give him the best schooling, moral and ethics and the whole thing, and math, and we teach him in business and principles and everything. And we just groom him like they do over there in China. You see that Little Emperor movie?
Right.
And he becomes the president. Huh. He has a little of everyone in him. He's not affiliated with any party. We don't let him take any money from any special interest groups or any of those PACs or any of that kind of stuff. And he just becomes the next president. Meanwhile, we're working on the next guy.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
Every 4 years, pick one.
I guess they're going to need my sperm. Rachel?
Yeah.
You're 15.
Uh-huh.
All right. So you have an indoor pool?
Yeah, a new pool and spa.
New pool and spa.
Indoor pool and spa.
Yeah.
Indoor. Yeah.
How does that work?
The inside.
Ah.
I see. Hold on. Let me write this down. Indoor pool and spa. And now that works is you say it's indoors?
Inside.
Yeah.
Oh, it's inside. Inside. Okay, I'm going to write that down. Because I'm thinking having one of those built. Okay. And so is that just in the living room? You just open the front door, you fall into the pool?
No, it's like in the pool house.
It'd be in the pool house?
Yeah.
Where they keep the pool?
Yeah. No, yeah.
I see.
Does your outdoor pool run into the pool house?
No, the outdoor pool is like 20 feet away from the pool house.
But pool house is like something in that movie Cocoon, like a big indoor pool thing?
No. I mean, it's like, I don't know, it's normal size.
Uh-huh.
It's not that big.
It has like a glass structure around it?
No.
It's mortar and concrete with drywall on the inside and a hard roof. And doesn't it steam up and all that stuff?
I guess so. I mean,
okay.
The spa does, I guess.
Thank you. And you're an architect, are you?
No.
No. Okay, right. Well, thank you for painting that vivid picture. I'm sure Drew and I have two completely different pictures in both our heads, don't you?
Yeah.
You have no idea. And what? First off, you know what I love about our listeners? If they have a pool in their house, everyone has a pool in their house.
Right. She doesn't understand why we feel.
Yes, you can keep questioning about pool in the house. Huh? Yeah. And where is it? It's in the house. And what is it? It's indoor pool. So first off, if they have one, if they had a goddamn Jabba the Hutt or whatever his name was sitting in their living room, they would assume that everyone had one of those characters from Star Wars too. So,
or even more primitively, that you've been to their house and seen it.
Yeah, that might be it.
You just because they're talking about it.
And God forbid they ever say anything like, "Oh yeah, my dad added it on. He's an architect," or "It's kind of interesting," or "Here's the shape of it," or "Here, let me describe it," or something. Nope. It's as if we're talking about a sofa.
Yeah.
You have a sofa? Yeah. Where is it? It's in the living room. Uh-huh. All right. What the hell is her name? Oh boy. All right, nut job. So you got the indoor pool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Did your parents add that on?
No, it was just there when we bought it.
I see. Is it a huge house?
No, it's not that big.
Not a very big house?
Well, I wouldn't say it's that big, but everyone else says it's big, but I don't know.
Oh, boy.
Okay, thanks for that clarification. So everyone says it's big, but you.
I guess so, yeah.
Where do you live?
Sacramento.
Okay,
well, now that explains. All right, so, Rachel, you like to use the jets.
Yeah.
On yourself. Uh-huh. That's fine. Feels good?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the problem?
Well, after I, do that for a while.
How long's a while?
I don't know. I started, a month ago, and, I only used to do it, once. I'd orgasm, and then,
Sure.
it'd be all right. But now that I do it, a lot, I'll go, 20 times in a row. And, afterwards, I can't pee for, an hour.
20 times?
No, I'll orgasm and then I'll wait.
Again. Yeah, 20 times. Okay, so
20 orgasms?
Yeah.
20?
Well, not 20. A lot.
15?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, it'd be great to be a chick. That indoor pool of yours. And it's my God, your parents must think you live in that spa.
Oh yeah.
And 20 times in a row.
Well, yeah, just
And what about your 20-year-old boyfriend?
Well, okay, his dad is a gynecologist, and I'm afraid to ask him questions about it because if I do, then he'll probably tell his son, and he'll get mad at me because.
Don't you think a 20-year-old guy, you're having sex with him?
Yeah, but he doesn't make me orgasm.
Not like the pool.
No.
20-year-old.
So he'd get mad.
A 20-year-old guy is kind of old for you, isn't it?
Not really.
No?
Yeah. it
All right.
is.
Hey,
he is a world-class dick.
Thank you, Drew. Hey, Rachel, what if you just, let's say, limit yourself to,
5.
I don't know, 5 orgasms in the
You're irritating your urethra, and you're going to cause urine infections.
Oh, okay.
You're developing urethritis, such as it is.
Oh.
It's not necessarily good for you.
All right.
And if you have continued pain with pee, that means you have an infection in there, and you got to get that treated.
Okay.
Do you have a golf course inside of your house?
No.
No. Okay. Bowling alley?
What?
No. Is this Tori Spelling?
No.
No. Okay.
Oh, boy.
I guess that indoor, just only our listeners, you could keep going with them on the indoor pool and not get a goddamn answer out of them. Nothing. Laylee,
Yeah.
you're 16?
Yeah.
What's up?
I've been smoking pot maybe for about a year and a half, maybe 2 years, and every time I smoke pot often, I don't get high anymore. I don't get high at all.
Good.
And the last time I smoked pot...
Hold on. Is that the Sunsplash Festival in the background, or are you watching Cops?
Sorry. I was listening to Bob Marley.
Oh, what a surprise.
Well, that's the way marijuana addiction works. Somewhere between 1 and 20 years, the effect of the drug stops working. You start getting more depressed and more irritable and more forgetful.
And you listen to Bob Marley.
And guess what? And I can predict what you've been doing lately. You've been smoking more pot and trying to get stronger pot.
Yeah, and the last time I smoked pot, I passed out.
And then what you do next is you'll either switch to alcohol or speed or heroin these days sometimes. And I suggest you get treatment now, because this is not going to be an easy problem to deal with. And if you try stopping on your own without supervision, the depressions can be profound.
Oh, listen, you got to be baked to get into that reggae. That's such horrible music. It really is. It's just heinous music, that reggae. It's all right if you're throwing a beach party, but other than that, you got to be stoned off your ass. And, I was in Jamaica like a month ago, and that's it. It's just all reggae, and it's all Bob Marley, and it's all anyone wants to talk about, and it is it. I mean, Elvis is nothing in this in this country compared to what Bob Marley is in Jamaica.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not just nonstop bad boys. I mean, it's just nonstop. It's all anyone was talking about. It just drives me insane. It's such horrible music. Sable?
Hey.
You're 14.
Yeah.
What's up?
Well, I kind of have like a metal gothic look, and like I don't fit in, like especially because I live in Anaheim, and there's a lot of preppy kids
You live where?
in Anaheim, and like the school I go to, they love to make fun of me.
Yeah, good. Change your look.
No, I really love my look though.
Well, then screw it. You're going to
It's
get
just,
made
like,
fun of.
I'll have like dreams like of killing them, and I like sit there and I just like trip out about it. I don't know why.
All right, hey, listen to me, screwball.
I'm not a screwball.
Yes, you are. Now listen to me. You're getting made fun of because you're asking people to make fun of you by the way you look. All right?
No, I'm not.
Well, yes, you are.
Like
'Cause
no matter what I do, they make fun of me.
no, not no matter what you do.
Yes, huh?
Just put on some normal clothes, pull the hoop out of your nose, and start blending in.
Hoop in my nose. I can't get any piercings. My mom will kick my butt.
Good. Whatever. I know you're angry.
And we know that your mom has kicked your butt before, no doubt.
So here's the deal there, Sable, metal goth chick. Stop advertising, and people will leave you alone.
I do. I mean, I stopped at one point.
Why do you think they make fun of you and they don't make fun of other people?
It's like, okay, everybody else at my school, like, there's a couple punkers and a couple gothics, right? But, like, I'm the only one they make fun of.
No, they make fun of the punks and the goths.
No, they don't. My friend Joe, he's gothic. Never make fun of him.
All right, well, maybe they're scared he's going to kick their ass. Listen, stop dressing like an idiot, and they won't make fun of you. That's it. There you go. You want people to stop making fun of you? Stop it. Fine. Listen, I don't want to sound like some old square, but you guys are only doing it so people can make fun of you, so you can complain about it. And talk about how everyone victimizes you.
Because I get depressed a lot.
Yeah, I know you do. That's why you're into this. You don't even realize what's going on. You're not into any of this crap. You're just into it so people attack you, so you can be right about the world being evil and everyone coming after you, and then you can complain to me about it.
No, it's the damn drugs.
Or whatever.
No, it's the way you were treated. Somebody beat you up sometime.
Yeah, I had a babysitter that kind of he was gay, but he made me watch him undress and he hit me with the stick.
Yeah.
And, he used to tie me up in duct tape and throw me on my top bunk.
Oh my God.
With duct tape?
Yeah, he used to duct tape me because my mom used to go to work and he was one of my mom's good friends and he'd watch me all the time.
Oh my God. Does she know about this?
No, I never told her because she wouldn't believe me. Every time I've ever tried to tell her something like that, she wouldn't believe me.
All right, well, this is why you're dressing the way you dress right now. Okay?
Her fiance once almost broke, your blood veins in your arms.
Yeah.
I broke one of those playing football, bruising it. My damn phone keeps on going. But he pressed down there really hard and he pushed me up against the door. And he's 10 times my size. And I tried to tell my mom, and she laughed in my face and said, "Nuh-uh, he wouldn't do anything like that."
Well, listen, Sable, your mom's a horrible pain in the ass.
But of course.
Okay, and you're angry at her, and you have the right to be. And you have the right to be angry at a lot of people for a lot of what they did to you. But don't turn the whole world against you. I know this is all you know, but this is what you're doing. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, not really.
Oh.
Because okay, my psychiatrist says there's nothing wrong with the way I dress. He says it's just a lot of kids just don't understand me.
Well, he's just kissing your ass. I'm not doing it because I don't have to see you for 50 minutes twice a week. Listen, Sable.
Yeah?
You'll grow out of this. You'll look back on it. You'll wonder what the F you're doing. And I'm telling you, I'll just save you some time now and tell you to stop it now.
Some grief now, too.
And you're hurt and you're angry and you have all those feelings. I understand that. But don't bring that with you and don't share that with the rest of the world. This is between your mom and you and your dad and you and the fiancé.
And that screwed up babysitter.
Whoever your real dad is and the screwed up babysitter, this is all has to do with you. It doesn't have to do with anyone at school, and you're bringing that into your life by the way you're presenting yourself at school. You understand? And it's sad. And it's sad that people like you that have already experienced enough pain in your life to last a lifetime have to experience more pain because it's all you understand.
It's how you experience yourself. I'm the person that people take advantage of.
Don't put yourself through that. Don't do it.
All right.
And that means you got to dress differently, and that means you got to act differently.
Okay.
And
you got to trust people.
And
too.
it's not you putting away your personality; it's you putting away the part that got duct taped by the gay babysitter. That's not your personality, is it?
No.
Okay, so there's a part of you that's not that. Don't project stuff.
I also have another question.
Hey, did you hear me?
Yes, I heard you.
All right, that's enough then.
Go to break.
Oh yeah. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be back with Jane, and then I'll yell at her and explain her how to dress. After this. Yeah! Love Evan Line. Phone number. Forget about that. That's Dr. Drew. I'm out of Carolla. Let's get back to helping the kiddies. Jane?
Hi.
15. What's up?
What's up? I just want to comment. That's kind of funny because I'm Gothic too. But anyway, my question is...
I don't know who beats you.
Huh? Oh, nobody beats me. My parents are cool with me. I'm cool with my parents, and it's totally not like that at all.
All right. Why you goth?
I just got interested in the look. It just interests me.
All right.
Anyway, my question is...
Do people make fun of you?
Yeah, but it doesn't bother me. You
All
know,
right.
when you dress like that,
No, it doesn't bother you. That's what you want.
No, it's not what I want.
Well, listen, it is. Believe me. It is. You don't even know it. It is. That's why you're doing it. I guarantee it.
Well,
I'll put it this way. You're going to be sporting the goth look in when you're 25?
I don't know from now.
You didn't have an alcoholic parent?
No, my parents aren't alcoholics at all.
Right. They weren't in the band Judas Priest?
No.
Can I jump in here for a
Yeah,
second?
go ahead.
I used to wear all black. And
I rest my case.
Not goth, but I'd paint my nails black and whatnot. But I wanted to dress like Mad Max. I just didn't want to dress like everybody else at school. It didn't mean that I didn't want to fit in. I wanted people to make fun of me.
You didn't know it either, Anderson.
And I still do want to do that, and I do it sometimes, and I don't care if you look at me that way. It doesn't bother me. That's the way I want to do it.
Yeah.
I know, but listen, when you're why do you think you wanted that, though?
It just appeals to me. I like the fashion.
Yeah,
I like.
you have to ask why, though. It's usually some sort of anger.
No. I've grown up in a pretty normal family. I have a pretty normal life. You know.
All right. Well, anyway.
Anderson, weren't you angry at someone back when?
No. I saw things. I wanted to do things the other way. It's an artistic expression, if anything.
All right. I don't believe anyone. What's up there, James? So.
Well, my boyfriend, he's hanging a lot around with his slutty ex-girlfriend, and I'm wondering if I should trust him or not.
What do you mean hang around?
He's getting rides with her to his counseling appointments and going to her house. More recently, what happened was yesterday, and she made a move on him, and, you know, that's fine. He said he pushed her away, but he starts saying that she's starting to go around and tell people that they were doing things, but this was yesterday, and I don't know. It sounds like he's trying to cover up.
Mm-hmm.
And he's cheated on me before. We've gone out for about 2 years.
How old is he?
He's 17.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, cheaters cheat.
Yeah.
So it'd be sort of consistent with his history. Now, he's not cheating. You know,
Let me explain this. Look at it this way. If you were a junkie who was clean, you wouldn't be hanging out at the park with your buddies.
Right.
The old guys used to do drugs with.
Right.
You wouldn't chance that, especially when the parole officer, which is Jane, is snooping around. What's in it for him? Plus, he already got busted once. You'd have to be a complete idiot not to be cheating with this girl.
Right.
All right, so Jane, we believe you and we think he's cheating.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do?
I don't know. I've been with him 2 years, and, you know, he's cheated on me before, and it sounds like it's going to be, if he is, it sounds like it's going to be repetitive. And
Yeah. Well, there you go. You come from a healthy family.
Yeah.
So there, except for the goth thing. So, you know, then be healthy.
Make a healthy
and
choice.
drop
Yeah.
him.
Okay, so you're basically saying that, you know, he's not worth my time.
Well, if you actually come from a healthy family and can see these things, of course you'd see that.
Well, I just basically, he's my first for, you know.
I understand.
Makes it hard.
I know it's hard.
Makes that very hard.
But he's cheating. We believe you. And he got popped before. Who was he doing it with before?
He wasn't sexual, but he was, you know, all over her and stuff. But
Same girl?
no, different girl. But, you know, she's known to, you know, have sex with anything with 2 legs. So.
All right. Does he have 2 legs?
Yeah.
Okay. You're not 3 or 1. All right, dump him then. We believe you. Danny? Hey, listen, everyone. If you think someone's cheating, then dump him. Danny, you're 18.
Yeah.
We have no way of telling whether the guy's cheating or not. What's going on?
I was just curious, question for Dr. Drew. Are bumps on, like, the bottom of the penis, is that, like, a sign of being sterile?
No.
That isn't?
No.
What is that a sign of, then?
I don't know what you're describing. What do you mean?
I don't know, like, a few years ago, I started noticing these bumps, like, along like, the base of my penis.
Like on the skin?
Yeah, on the
Now,
bottom of it.
thinking you're sterile because you have bumps on the base of your penis is a sign of stupidity.
No, because, like, I read something in, like, a health book that, like, when, like, males, like, are in their puberty years or whatever, that, like, bumps on, like, the bottom, or bumps on the penis, like, indicate that they might become sterile when they're older.
No, you got to reread that. There's nothing like that.
Okay, then what is it, then?
It's probably the pearly penile papules. Those are normal.
All right, so you're fine. Sarah?
Yeah.
You're 17?
Yep.
What's up?
Okay, back in May, I was raped by 2 people I don't know, and by one sat and watched. And I went to the hospital the next day, and I got tested for everything, and everything came out negative.
Did they give you antibiotics?
Nah, yeah, just in case.
Morning after pill?
No, I didn't want to take that because if I got pregnant, I wasn't going to give it up.
Wow. Even though it was from a vet rape.
Yeah, I'm really against abortion.
Well, wait a minute. Morning after pill just prevents you from getting pregnant.
But if I already was from that,
Then you have your baby.
okay.
Morning after pill does not affect a pregnancy.
Okay, I wasn't told that. I didn't know that.
Oh, my God.
That's
oh,
a
my
word.
God.
I wasn't told that at all.
This isn't your fault. I'm just mad at the system for not educating people on how this goddamn thing works.
Drew, you're turning more and more like me each day. There's a part of me that's more attracted to you, but a part of me is repulsed because I hate myself. Hey, Sarah?
Yeah?
Can you turn the gospel music down in the background?
Oh, no, it's dance music. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, then leave it.
All right. Hey, what happened with the rape?
I totally hate the prosecutor and everything.
Oh, so you took it to court, no?
Oh, I was going to, but he said he's not going to prosecute because there's not enough evidence, and I chose to go to the place that happened, and I chose to go in the room.
Oh, my God.
But he's an idiot because the place I went to is a bunch of rooms. You go in the rooms, and they don't understand that because they're stupid.
What do you mean, a place you go to with a bunch of rooms?
Okay, it's called the Loft. It's above Big Lots. I don't know if you've ever heard of a Big Lots. It's like a store, but it's like 4 halls, and there's 52 different rooms in it. And bands rent them out for band practice.
Uh-huh.
And if you go up there and you meet people, you go in their room, you listen to their band play, you chat, you leave, you go to a different room.
Right.
That's what it is up there.
So you went to one of the rooms.
Yeah.
And you got raped by some band members?
Well, I don't know if they're in the band or not. I don't think they're in the band.
Right.
But
and so you chose to, the prosecutor felt that since you chose to go in these rooms, there was an issue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's horrible. All right, so your question is you want to know if it's possible that you have HIV.
Yeah, because I have to get tested in 6 months later. My sister said since it...
How long ago did this happen?
May.
Definitely get tested. It's
well,
not...
I'm going to get tested again, but my sister said chances of me having it are very slim.
Yeah, they
I agree.
are. Is your sister a nurse?
No.
Yeah.
My sister's just really smart, I think.
Was there a lot of people around when this happened?
Not in the room. There's only 3 people in the room. 2 people did everything while 1 sat and watched.
Were you drinking or on drugs or anything?
I had like maybe half a glass of something to drink, so I wasn't drunk at all.
And they didn't want to prosecute these guys.
That's wild.
All right. Sorry this happened to you.
Make sure you get some rape groups.
Get some counseling.
I have counseling. I've already done all that.
Good. And I'm sure you don't have HIV.
I'm pretty sure I don't have it, but I wanted to know if I should check.
You should
Yes, you should check.
Yes. Take care of yourself, all right,
Thank
Sarah?
you.
All right, we'll be back. Well, there you have it. Another mediocre show in the ground. That is it. We will rejoin you again tomorrow night with more fantabulous programming. So, until next time, this is Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying mahalo.
Me with a 15-year-old.
This has been Loveline. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or this station. The producer for Loveline is Ann Wilkins Ingle. Loveline is a presentation of Westwood One Entertainment.